Everybody, welcome to Fire Your Inner Critic, Find Your Inner Badass, and finally build your business. So in today's training, we are talking about, we're asking the question, does your why fire you up? Does your why fire you up? And this is a really important thing. In the Inner Badass Intensive, which is starting in August, one of the first things that I teach in that mastermind program is how to write and recite and feel and live a powerful why. It is critical. When I tell you it is critical, it is everything to your ability to stay the course and persist in your business. That is why it is one of the first things I'm going to be teaching in the Inner Badass Intensive. Now, if you want to join me for the Inner Badass Intensive, and I'm telling you, if you are dealing with self-doubt, self-sabotage, fear, if you know your inner critic is running the show, you want to be in the Inner Badass Intensive with me, and you can find out more about it at CassandraVaughn.com/apply. Apply today. Again, not everybody's going to get in. And the reality is I want the right people in that program. I want the program to be right for you. I want you to really be ready for the deep work we're going to do, because one of the things we are doing is writing your why, getting it to a place of power where it fires you up, where in moments of doubt and disappointment and setbacks and frustration, can I tell you, in building a business, you're going to have a lot of frustration. Your why becomes the thing. It's the anchor that holds you to your conviction and your belief and your understanding of your impact on your tribe. So in today's training, I want to talk about this. Does your why fire you up? Meaning, when you think about the reason why you're creating this business, why you're doing this business, do you feel inspired by your mission? Do you feel called to the business you're creating? Do you feel on a deep level like if you don't get this work out in the world, if you don't help people the way you know you have the ability and the talent to help people, you are letting those people down? Does your why, does it make you want to jump out of bed in the morning? And here's the thing, this is how you know whether or not your why fires you up. When you're in a low point, and let me tell you, there will be many low points as you build a business. Building a business is not easy. That's why most people never do it. When you hit a low point where you're frustrated and you're tired, or you haven't gotten anything done for weeks, or you know what you need to do, you know that it needs to get done, but you cannot seem to get yourself to do it. When you think about your why, when you say your why to yourself, does it get you, even when you're not in the mood, even when you're feeling stressed, even when you're feeling anxious, does your why get you to the place where you go, get up and take action? Because if your why doesn't do that, or if you're lots of people build businesses because they go, well, I'm kind of good at it, and it'll help some people, and it's a necessary service. I can't tell you them people who build businesses because they go, well, people need this, and I'll make money at it. Well, then what you're doing is you're essentially building a job for yourself that you're calling a business, that before long, no matter how much money you're making, is still going to feel like a job. And you know what job stands for? Just over broke. And there are ways to be financially broke, but there are also ways to be spiritually broke. And the last thing you want to do is build a business that leaves you feeling spiritually broke, even if you're financially affluent because of the business. So again, here's the question, and this is the litmus test. Does your why fire you up? Does it fill you with this sense of like, you ever have this dream or something that you want to buy or something that you want to get, and this is something you wanted for years. And so the moment that you get ready to buy that car, or you get ready to go on that vacation to Hawaii, or you get ready to do that thing, you finish this degree and you're going to walk across the commencement stage and you're going to get that degree that you've, like, for years you've been dreaming of this moment. That's what your why should feel like when you think about it, when you say it. It should be this moment of like, that's how you know your why fires you up. Now, if when you think about your why, if when you read your why, you go, yeah, that's good. I'm doing it. If it feels okay, it's not the right why. If it feels appropriate, it is not the right why. If it feels, motivational and relevant and important, but it doesn't feel exhilarating, you have not hit the right why. And what so many new entrepreneurs do is they write the first why and they go, okay, that's good. And then they go with that. No, when you're getting to a why that fires you up, what I like to call a why that makes you cry, you literally have to do probably 10 deeper dives on the original why to get to the why that makes you cry. And how do you do that? You write your first why. Okay, why am I starting this business? Why am I building this business? Why am I doing this? And then you write that out and then you go, but why? Right? If you've got kids, you understand. You tell your child something and they go, yeah, mom, but why? And then you give them another answer and they go, yeah, but why? And they keep going deeper. That's what you've got to do to get to a why that makes you cry. You just keep going deeper. You write the first why and then you go, but why? And then you answer that why and you go about 8 to 10 level whys deep. And I guarantee you, by the time you hit the 10th, but why, you will be at a why that makes you cry. And when you hit a why that makes you cry, then you've got a why that fires you up. That's how you do it. And here's the thing. There's an art and science to writing your why that makes you cry, which is why we cover that in weeks 1 and 2 in the Inner Badass Intensive, because most people don't know what are the specific steps that get you to a why that makes you cry. Is it really the most powerful why that makes you cry? And how do you actually make it a ritual to spend some time every morning living it, breathing it, receiving it, and then you go out and take action on your business? That's why we cover it in weeks 1 and 2 in the Inner Badass Intensive, because it is that important to your inner badass. It is that important to your business success, and so many people skip that step. Do not skip that step. Look at your why today. Ask yourself, does this why fire me up when I am least motivated to take a step? When I don't feel like doing anything in this business? Hell, when I'm frustrated in this business, can I speak my why? And can the speaking of it alone get me to take action? If your answer is no, then you need a different why. You need a deeper why. Do the work of getting to the why that makes you cry. All right, everybody, if you're watching on YouTube, join us in the community, facebook.com/groups/fire your inner critic. I will see you guys later.